Alright, I've got everything set up. Whew. Alright. I'm here. Can hear the. Yo, guys. Sorry, I had to prepare some stuff. Did the stream, got food ready and everything. This has not been an ideal card so far. Not for results or for bets. So we're going to see how we do on the main card. Feeling a little bit poor today, so we'll see how we go with this. How many ads must I receive? Is this I thought the fight would have been starting in a second. All right. All right. Man, I've got 20 seconds out of 180, 200, I think it was 300 seconds actually in total of ads. So we're going to have to see. Hope everyone's doing well. Hey, Triple T, how you going, dude? Dude, bets and picks have been going so rough. I think there's been a lot of upsets on the card. But even like the underdog pick of Austin Bashi, I thought was close, yeah. Close-ish. Jose hurt him a lot more, did a lot more damage. Yeah, been rough go for me, but I think it's about, yeah, hopefully it's about to get better. I'm hoping to recover a bit. I didn't expect Siakonko to get beat by John Paul Labosniani like that, especially. But it's been good for you. I think you had because you went different on a couple of underdogs, I'm pretty sure, right? And you would have got Franco. I think you put down, right? You would have got Franco. So that's pretty good. Jeez, what's going on here, boys? They're ready. Dude, Tommy McMillan's in the mood to talk some smack. They must not like each other, these guys. I don't know for what reason, just besides the fact that they're fighting, I guess. I hope Montez starches him. Who does that to Ricky Tess? Yes. Says Triple T. A lot of people don't like Tommy, I see. To be fair, I think he's got a lot of issues, like issues in terms of like his his openness on the feet and how crazy he fights, but we've got Tommy McMillan versus another guy that looks similar to Ilya right now. Like, if anyone is more technical on the feet, it's got to be Alberto Montes here, but Dude, I had to be eating in streams recently, which I normally wouldn't do, but no, I agree with you, dude. I can see Voice of Reason. Oh, Triple T, yeah, said that, and then minus 230, yeah. This is a close fight. It should be very close in odds. All right, fight starting in a second. I'm just going to start the clock. Let's see how this goes. If Tommy gets this submission, this would be big for me. Because that's the prop that I was like, oh, has a lot of money on it. Had great odds. Oh, man, he's going for it. He really is big, though. Like, he's even though he's... Oh, man, he's going forward. They're scrapping. Oh, nice spinning back kick. This just feels like the one that's not going to go long at all. Oh, McMillan gets it down. I think he catches the kick of Montez. Montez goes for a high kick. McMillan's getting really close to timing this right hand as well, but Alberto Montez is doing the same thing. Nice jab. McMillan's fighting a lot more careful. At least than his last fight, but I like these kicks. I like the jab to the body. A lot more straight punches as well. Nice low kick. Oh, he eats another right hand, McMillan does, but... Oh, nice left and right for McMillan. Nice right again. Jeez, McMillan leans a lot over with the right hand. He gets dropped for a second by Montez. Looks like it was just a flash knockdown. He's back on the pressure. He's trying to time an uppercut now, Alberto Montez is. He's still putting the pressure on. Dude, if McMillan was just getting closer with his feet instead of overreaching, like leaning over, he might have been able to clip him really bad here. Because even though he's rangy, he's just like right at the end of the range there. When he's leaning back, especially. Nice right hand for Montez here. But McMillan's back on the pressure. Oh, nice. Nice high kick for McMillan. He's pressuring Montez back. It looks like he stumbles him for a second. Nice body shots. 2 body shots for McMillan. Montez takes a deep breath in. I think he's feeling the pressure there. Man, he's landed so many punches now. Nice body kick for Alberto Montez there. I think that hurt McMillan a bit because he dropped his hands. Oh, a nice right hand for McMillan. Nice body shot. He's hurt him there with the body shot. Nice body shot, McMillan. Great job. Nice body shot again. He hit him again to the body. Oh, nice knee to the body, right hand. He's hurt bad. He's hurt really bad. Nice pressure from McMillan. He needs to be careful, though, but he's doing fantastic here. Hit him with another right hand, left hook. Oh, man, he's peppering Montez here on the back foot. Montez does not like the pressure. He gets caught by a left hook. McMillan, he drops him, but he goes back. He's going back over to Montez right here. McMillan's got to be careful. He's been dropped twice now by Montez. Oh, he hurt Montez again. Oh, my God. What a fight so far. This has been amazing. Dude, McMillan's got to be fucking careful. He almost finished him throughout that round, but then he got dropped twice. This is a great fight, though. Crazy. I think people expected a good fight like this, so I'm happy it's like living up to it already. Where's the reason says he looks like Ilya plus Cody Garbrandt, long hair and beard version, yeah. I said the same thing. I said he looked like another version of Ilya. Like, there's so many of them. Like, it's out. Who else looks like Ilya? There's another guy. It's Gaston Bolaños, right? Gaston Bolaños looks like Ilya a bit. Oh, man, that left hook. Left hook by Montez there. Oh, there was an eye poke there as well. Oh, ooh, I was watching the replay. The second round has started. Only been a couple of seconds so far. There we go. Perfectly synced. McMillan's back on the pressure. Oh, nice left hook. Right hand for McMillan. Oh, he's pressuring. He's hitting him with the right hand. Nice body shot. Right hand over the top. He's back on the pressure. This is exactly the same as what was happening at the end of that first round. Oh, man. Left hook. He's still going. Nice jab. Body shot. Uppercut. Gets jabbed by Montez. Returns with the right hand. Man, he's just pressuring. Oh, nice shots. Oh, great knee up the middle for Montez, it looked like, right? Or was it an uppercut? It looked like something hit him up the middle. I couldn't see with the camera angle. Oh, nice job. If McMillan was just placing his shots more, man, he probably could have got Montez out of there. Nice shots for McMillan. He gets clipped by a left hook again. Nice lead elbow. Good jab for both guys. Oh, nice right hand for McMillan. Nice body shots. 2 body shots in a row. Nice high kick for Montez, but McMillan's still going forward. Nice defense for McMillan. He dodged it right there. Oh, he's peppering, man. Oh, nice right hand for McMillan. Nice uppercut. Nice knee. Oh, great right hand to the body. Nice left for McMillan. This is crazy. Sorry, I'm not saying this fight's insane so far. Oh, nice knee for McMillan. It's just so many strikes. It's actually ridiculous the amount of strikes. Nice right hand over the top for McMillan. He's still pressuring in. Nice right hand again. Oh my god. Alberto's just not landing, like, any more punches, I'll be honest. He's just getting peppered. He looks like he got hurt by that one. Nice knee. Nice right hook. Oh, it was like an uppercut. Oh my god, McMillan's pressuring him back really bad. Nice knee, nice left hook. Alberto's just not firing enough back anymore. He's probably waiting for that one counter right now. Oh, man. Nice body shot. McMillan's got to be so careful. Nice body shot again. Nice right hand over the top for McMillan. Oh, man, he's just peppering Alberto Montes against the cage. If McMillan was the type to stay at, like, a somewhat distance against Montes here, I think, like, I think Montes would have been perfectly, like, fine in a fight like that. And I'm watching another ad. Jeez, Montes looks absolutely beaten up here, but honestly, he's landed some great shots, done well in the first and second too. Against the pressure of McMillan's, landed some really good shots. He's kind of like Brandon Royval style, but less clean in the striking, yeah. Because Brandon really does have a lot of volume. All right, guys, third round starting. Give me a second. You got to get behind the black line, champ. There we go. Oh, he's peppering Montes against the cage straight away. He's got the head. If he gets it, or if he gets a submission, I'll go crazy because I said this. People were making fun of me, man, so much. You don't know how you guys don't know like how many people in imagine he follows him to the ground, he's getting a KO. People are like, oh, how could you ever pick Tommy McMillan by like sub or something like that, or like go with that ever, right? Even though, you know, understand he can get a KO or win a decision as well. But it was like in comments of like different things for Instagram and TikTok. And I was like, do people, they must have seen the one fight of Tommy McMillan. He's got more subs than he does KOs, you know? Especially guillotine, like getting like a front choke submission. Oh, body shot again for McMillan, right hand over the top. He flipped him off. Nice lead elbow, uppercut. Nice body shot, that hurt him bad. Oh, nice knee. Nice right hand for McMillan. Nice jab. Oh, nice right hand for McMillan. Nice body shots. Two great body shots again. Dude, McMillan's just going in, man. Crazy. Nice elbow over the top. Nice uppercut for Montez. But it's just little. It's just too little and too far in between. Like, he's landing one uppercut for McMillan's 20, 30 punches. You know what I mean? Dude, crazy. McMillan keeps flipping him off and landing right hands. Nice. He hurts him. Nice knee. Montez is moving well, but he's just moving like to stay safe at this point from McMillan. Oh, nice uppercut. Nice knee for McMillan again. Oh, McMillan's wants the finish. He's hurt him bad. Nice right hand over the top for McMillan. Hurts him again. He's going to finish him. Nice body shot. He's pushing him away. He's going to get the finish. Nice body shot again, man. He's hurting Montez so bad. Nice body shot, right hand. Referee, save Montez for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's fight of the night. You're easily going to get... There's been a couple of, like... Went back and watched a few fights. There's been a couple of boring ones, I'm not going to lie. So... This is like... This is like fucking a whole card compared to that, you know? Dude, that's crazy. Holy shit. Dude, that's literally fucking crazy. Dear God, man. Like, I'm just watching the replay. I don't know how Alberto just took some of these shots for as long as he did, especially the shots to the body. I don't know how he survived that for as long as he did. Is your car close? Or? Freaking hell. Jesus, he threw over 500 punches right there. Can I not see, like, the in-octagon stuff? I have to receive an ad that I have to watch for 70 seconds? Man, that was a great fight. I wish I could just watch the replays of that instead of fucking a Paramount Plus ad, like I said, but... My God, man. Right. We're riding a bit on CLD. We need CLD to get a win now. Let's have a look. Let's go. Triple D says, what a pace. Can't believe he kept it up for that long. Montes is tough. Yeah, I said the exact same thing just before. I honestly could not believe how Montez ate some of the body shots that he ate. Especially, like, you know, of course it's like, you know the guy's durable to the chin. He ate so many shots, but like, usually just some of those body shots would just get him away. But he ate so many as well. Especially knees from McMillan. McMillan kept kneeing the body, kneeing the head. Oh, that's nice at the end. Listen, he's entertaining. You gotta love that. You rather guys like that than fucking someone who's just gonna wrestle, take you down for 3 rounds. Man, he's got so many advantages though over a lot of guys. Like he's so big, still so filled out. He's got good reach as well. I know he doesn't use it, but like if you have those things plus you have insane volume and pressure, it's gonna be hard for people to deal with unless they clip you like really bad. But I'll be honest, I see it happening. I see him getting clipped really bad. You saw Montes do it at least 3 or 4 times this fight, so it's gonna happen at some point. Crazy scenes. All right, next fight. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. I like how she's warming up a lot of the grappling there. It's probably going to be a lot of clinching in this fight. Oh, man. I'm so keen for this main event. I think a lot of people have been flipping and going Usman because I've been seeing a lot of the line movement change. So they must be going in on Usman right now. Pretty sure his odds are getting closer and closer to even. Crazy. By the way, I watched a lot of fights for. Obviously, didn't help the picks at all, right? But I watched a lot of fights in preparation for, putting in the predictions video for this card and everything. And like watching Strickland and DDP number 1 again, it was a great fight. I still think like I can't remember now. I just rewatched it as well, but I'm pretty sure it was like, to me, Strickland won what, first and fifth clear. DDP won the fourth clear, I think it was, and the second and third were close. And like, I would have personally given Strickland one of those rounds. You know what I mean? I think I'm pretty sure it was the second and third were very competitive. So to me, it's more 1-1 than it is 2-0 for Du Plessis. Second fight was so clear for Du Plessis, of course, but... Hey, Rain, how you going, dude? Yeah, good so far cashing. That's good, dude. It's not been good for me, let's just say. I think on picks it's been rough as well, and on bets. It would have been good if Seok Ko won. If he had just won his fight against John Paul Labosniani, I think I would have been okay for the most part. But him losing and also getting the underdog pick of Austin Bashi wrong has like put me down quite a bit. I'm enjoying like the fights and stuff, but I'm just saying in terms of results. This main card could turn it around. McMillan's already turning it around for me here, though. If we could, listen, if I could get every pick wrong, maybe for the rest of like, of time, but then you just like could trade that for guaranteed like bangers on every single thing, then it's just like, I would cop that on the chin, you know what I mean? Dude, I'm so fucking angry. Like, it's not even you guys might not even know why I'm so upset, but I'm just looking at a circle in the top left corner of my screen, that started at about 250 seconds, and I can't do anything about it. I'm watching ads this entire time. I'm so fucking upset. Rain said, yeah, Levy or Levi choked and Co and Bashi. It was close. My losses. Yeah. I thought Bashi, like, I don't know, I would need to rewatch it. I skimmed through a bit of the first and the second, but I thought Bashi could have arguably got the second, and then the third round could have gone to him after he secured the takedown. I did think that Delgado did land the more damaging strikes though, especially in the third round. I thought he was landing better strikes on the feet, but Austin landed a few nice shots too, and then secures that takedown, lands some ground and pound, ends with good position, had a submission attempt. I thought there was a chance he could have got it there. Yeah, Rain says stats look better for Bashi. Yeah, I agree. But I don't know. It was close. I didn't argue with it. Co's was like I don't know about 30-27. I thought I was like, oh, not really much is happening here or there, and he's landing a couple of good shots here and stuff, like nice counter. I think he's just got to commit to his power more because the guy actually does hit hard. He ends up playing it safe quite a bit. But it might be for the best because he's a bit defensively lax sometimes, like, leans back and then goes in. He's got that sort of like bouncing karate stance sort of thing, or like, what sort of stance is that? Like where they're a bit more square? Triple T says, I thought Co won. Well, tell that to all the money that's gone on Co, brother. I appreciated it though. He looked like he was surprised that he lost. I think it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was a unanimous decision. I have to go back and rewatch the fight properly. Voice Reason says, I knew there'd be a break there. I got my food heated up, so we're locked in. Yeah, that's what I should do instead of just starting to fume, fucking looking at ads for 300 seconds. Because it makes me so angry. I don't know if you've heard me many times, but it's like, what the fuck am I paying for? The service am I paying to watch ads? I want to see the walkout. I want to see things. You know what I mean? I pay for premium. Do you know what I mean? Some sausage, rice, and grapes. Have to keep it clean. I'm just eating a chicken sandwich, man. I know. Grudabube. Oh, how you going, dude? You said, yo, how's the kidney stone situation? For me, it was one large gallstone that gives pain like once a week. We're gonna make it. For me, I think I must have, because I was feeling a little bit like sore and stuff, but I must have passed it without realizing at this point, because I haven't felt the same level of pain kick in at all. But man, like, when I tell you guys, right? When I tell you that the initial pain was so freaking, it was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, easily. So yeah, Grittabube, it's like, I'm pretty sure we're past it, like, or we're past the worst of it by far, because I don't know if I could take handling pain like that for multiple days. Like, it was so fucking bad. Like, it was easily the worst pain. It was so bad. It was like, how do you explain? You can't think, and I just felt like, I almost felt like vomiting like the whole time, just from the pain, you know? Rain says, are you drinking water with lemon? Heard that helps prevent it. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot. I wouldn't say water with lemon, but just water in general. Like, people have been like, oh, you need to be hydrated, and because it's like from dehydration a lot of the time that they can come in, I think. So I've been drinking like this fucking massive bottle. I'm having orange juice now, but I've been drinking like this massive fucking bottle, like, it's like this big or something like that, every day, at least like a bottle and a half like that. My girlfriend's fucking on me all the time about it because she was annoyed that, you can get that stuff from being a bit dehydrated. Oh shit, fight starting. All right. But yeah, it was bad. And Grittabue, I'm sorry to hear that as well. It could be a gallstone passing through. Yeah, pain is like intense stabbing pain. That's what I was explaining. It felt like in the back, you know what I mean, as well. It was just wrapping. Like I would get it wrapping from there across like almost the front of my stomach area, and then it would go down to like my groin. Oh man, it was so fucking bad. But I knew something. I had like, obviously this is a bit like TMI, too much information, guys. So you let me know, right? Anyone in the chat, you can let me know. Just be like, all right, I didn't want to hear that, right? But I knew something was up, right? And the day before I went into the hospital, like full on, like the episode and stuff like that. The day before, I actually went to the hospital again. Like I went the day before, because I woke up and like I actually like just peed blood in the morning, right? So I went to the hospital. I was like, all right, I'm in a little bit of discomfort. This is weird, right? I didn't expect to do that this morning. You know what I mean? And then I went and like ran tests and stuff like that, and they were like, it doesn't look, like anything. They scanned my kidneys as well, right? And they're like, oh, don't think it's kidney stones or anything like that. They're just like, the pain doesn't relate to that either. Like they're just like, it doesn't seem like your pain level's that high. And it usually is high. And I was like, yeah, it's a bit like a bit of discomfort. And he's like, oh, the guy was just basically like, oh, it can happen, maybe something breaks away or something scrapes around that line, and you can randomly have that happen in the morning. And I was like, all right. I went home, went to work the next day. Right after my first shift, I was like, something's going on. I had to like go straight to the hospital. Grittabube says it causes back pain on the right side. That's the exact side I had it on. Was my right side as well. Oh my god, nice takedown from Klein as well. I had it perfectly on my right side, and it was so intense, wrapped through my stomach, and then went down. Grittabube says, did you feel right shoulder pain? I'll be honest, like, if I did, there's no way I would have been able to think about it. I was just in too much pain from the back, so I wouldn't say yes to that. But the intensity in the back pain is like, I can't relate it to anything. It's my family was asking about like, what do you think like it feels like and stuff. My partner was asking that too, and I was like, it's just hard to explain. Voice of Reason says, what is healthcare like in Australia? Is it national, like UK is private? So you can go in, like, it doesn't cost any money or anything like that if you go public. So it's just like, you could just rock into the emergency or like rock into the hospital in general, and you just like, you go in, right? But, when you go like public, it can take 50 years. So if like, for me, since I rocked in and I'm like, 10 out of 10 pain, I'm fucking dying, right? It took less time. Like they got me in very quickly, but it still took like, before they gave me like medication and everything like that, morphine and this and that, it still took, before it hit my system, it still took about 30 minutes to an hour before they fully did it. You know what I mean? Which is a long time to still be struggling with that level of pain. You know what I mean? I was pissed off, at the time. But that's because I went in like public and everything like that. But it doesn't cost any money. You know what I mean? And that's it. Like it's free. You can go in, but usually it takes forever. So like if you went in with like, oh, my stomach hurts, I want to check it out or something like that, you'll be there for fucking hours and hours. Voice of Reason says, in the US, it takes forever to be seen and you got to pay as well. Okay. All right. Well, that's a lot worse. Honestly, it sounds like a small gallstone passing through. Oh, yeah. Dude, I wouldn't be able to handle like a massive thing at all. As like, I'll my I think my parents talk about this all the time because they said like, oh, they saw me, I was in a lot of pain. My auntie had gallstones, right? Or something like that. I'm pretty sure the same thing that Greta Bube was talking about, but she had 15 of them. And I was like, 15? I was like, I don't know if it's going to be the same at all, like same similar pain, or if it's the same thing, because the way, I don't know if kidney or gallstones, I'm not, I don't know, you know what I mean? But when I heard she had like 15 of these stones, I was like, oh my god, dude. Fucking crazy. Yeah, I heard I heard the US is like, every time I see videos or anything like that, or um like anything about the US in terms of like healthcare, or like going to the hospital or taking like an ambulance or something like that, I see like so many people talking about like how it costs like ridiculous amounts of money, which is weird because here like it wouldn't cost any money if you got like taken for an emergency or anything like that. If you went public, of course. If you go private, it's different, but then it's like I see clips where people are just like, they're hurt, and then someone's like, "Oh, let's call the ambulance," and they're like, "Don't do it. Like, don't go." Which seems weird to me. That seems so bad though. Oh, Rain says I drink about half to 1 gallon a day because I work outside. Probably helps. I'm on Klein decision here. Medical in the US is garbage. Yeah, sad, dude. It does help. I used to drink a lot more when I was working outside because I used to do trade work and everything. But it's like when you're inside, sometimes you just get lazy. You're like, oh, fuck, I don't need to eat certain things today, or I don't need to. Or especially when you're driving a lot. Like now, new work is like more, I got to travel a bit for each shift, go to some things, and sometimes I'm like, nice snap down. She did that in the practice as well, in the warm up. I think I've got a bet on Klein by decision as well. Be good. Um, I was. Let me re-answer some messages. So Rain was like, said that about drinking, which I said was good, which is important, honestly. Like, I need to drink more water. And then Voice of Reason says it's crazy expensive. Most people would not take the ambulance unless they were like dying. Man, that's sad, dude. I'm from Finland, so everything involved about health hospital visits is totally free. Yeah, it's the same here. It's like, in public at least. In terms of like going to specialists though, that shit's still so expensive. And that's, I have to do that a lot now because of like the other stuff, but Triple T says that's right, only ambulance for crazy emergency shit. And then Voice of Reason says it's expensive even with insurance. But can I ask, like, I'm seeing like, I know that like it's sad that we're just not talking about the fight at all, but like this anyway, the I see like these things like where it's got like this crazy high bill, like where someone's paying like fucking $40,000 or $50,000 or something like that. Is that actually like something that's true? Like where someone would pay like medical bills that high, or would it come up like that, right? So it would pop up like that on like, let's say, the docket or the receipt for what your thing is, but then like let's say your insurance covers it, or your like you wouldn't have to pay that. Does that make sense? It's just like the price of it and then what you have to pay. Do you know what I mean? Voice of Reason says, yeah, that's true. Are you like, but I don't understand how something would cost that much. That's the problem. I have no idea. And how would you pay that? Like, how would you fucking pay that? I would be fucking broke, dude, if I was. Voice of Reason says, if you have insurance, yes, some of that will be deductible, But in some instances, like you say, you've been in the ICU, it will easily be thousands or tens of thousands, dude. And you know what's sad is that if that was the case, it's like you probably have so many people that like take damage or like can die from not wanting to go as well to get it checked out, even though they know they should. And then it's like they're just like, oh, can't pay the money. Do you know what I mean? That's pretty bad, man. I didn't think that was the case. I thought it was like sometimes they'd have a big bill, but then it's you wouldn't pay that. It would be like, you know how sometimes they're like, oh, here's your, it would cost 50,000, but really it's like fucking $1,000 or something like that, you know? I don't know why I always thought of it like that. I just thought it was ridiculous to see something cost like that much money for just like if someone's hurt, or you can't fucking help it, man. You know, you get hurt or, oh, she's going for the submission. No, no. Oh, she's got it. Oh, she's at the end of the round. I did not want her to get that fucking sub. Triple T says hospital can be very expensive. Insurance should pay for most of it. Not everyone has insurance, so they'll go to debt. Dude, it will go to collections if not paid. Fuck me, man. What the fuck? I don't understand. So what happens, like, what happens in the case, like, let's say you get someone who's got no money, right? Like, I'm talking about, like, you get, like, someone who's, like a homeless guy's got absolutely no fucking money whatsoever, right? Medics and everything find this guy fucking dying, like, absolutely dying. They take him, they've got him, they bring him to the hospital, he's a hospital bed, strapped up, whatever, right? After that, what happens if he can't pay? Like, he can't pay, there's no way he could pay any money. Do you know what I mean? What would happen in that scenario? Like, he's in the bed in the hospital now. What happens? Do you know what I mean? Could they just kick him out? Like, you know what I mean? Voice of Reason says, also, it depends how good your insurance is. Some can be evil, like you say, and apply for insurance, like you say, and lie about it being a smoker. Or some people are. They investigate it and won't cover it. Oh. Sheesh. So they can lie about that. Some insurance can lie and say you're a smoker. Like, for example, I don't smoke ever, but if I did, you know, if I did get that type of cancer or something like that. Oh, what a fucking slam for Fatima. Oh my god, she's very pumped up about that slam. She's doing it again. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. And then Voice of Reason says, and some insurances just won't cover certain things, which I know that some don't do that. You have to like go under specific coverage. Triple T says they can ruin your credit score. Okay, so this was about what I was saying before. They can ruin your credit score, garnish your wages, or put liens against your property, such as cars and houses. But I'm talking about, like, that I understand if you've got stuff like assets. But if you're a complete, like, you've got nothing, like, I'm talking like a homeless guy, and they've picked you up, you were dying. They were like, oh, we found this guy, we're bringing him to the hospital, start doing that. And then they realize, okay, he can't pay for anything. Voice of Reason says the hospital has to serve you, but you will be in debt. It's not like the meme where they give you a lung transplant and then they take the lung back. Yeah. Sorry, man. You're going to have to take that back, yeah? Because you can't pay. Nah, but they will try to find reasons if you get sick not to cover it to avoid paying your deductible, is my point. And they shouldn't lie, but some certainly have. And there has been some scandals like United Healthcare. Ah, shit. Okay. Same thing like with car insurance. If you've ever been in a wreck and they give you a call and try to find any reason or get you to say something to get out of covering it. That's so strange. I feel like I don't see. I've never had an issue like that in like where I'm from. People are usually pretty happy to go through the insurance and everything, especially with the car. Like, I've been lucky though. Like, I think I've been in 3 accidents or 3 accidents my whole life. I think with the car, the first one I was ever in was my fault, right? And then the second and third, I got hit in the back of my car. Like, completely chill, you know? I was just chilling, doing nothing, and then like a guy wasn't paying attention, just fucking rammed the back of the car. And all 3 of those times, it was just like, all right, get the insurance, and then they pay for it, and that's it. But it seems like it depends. Like must depend on the insurance provider and stuff. Because if that was a lot of them, then I don't know how people put up with that shit. Triple T says the hospital will serve you and bill you. Okay, so they'll still find a way. She's got her fingers in her face. I don't like that. Dude, Klein, don't go for a triangle, Klein. Just stay on bottom for 30 seconds, please, Klein. I need Klein to just stay like this for about 20, 30 seconds if you could. We've got 10 seconds. Because I've got Klein by decision. This is perfect. Let's go. I think we've hit that easily. Klein by decision bet. Plus Klein, I don't... fuck. If Shotgun Ko had won that fight, we would be back easily. Voice of Reason says, I don't know about the whole US, but where I'm from, unless there's major damage, people prefer to go around the car insurance because the insurance rate will go up a lot if you use it. Oh. That's weird. So they're only going to use it for major damage, yeah. Voice of Reason says, yeah, at least poor people, lol. Triple T says 30-27 Klein. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm going to lean back. Perfect. Oh, but I forgot to say if Grudabubes there, I appreciate you asking about the kidney stones and stuff, dude, because that yeah, it was a bit of an ordeal. But yeah, that stuff with the US has always been a thing that I've never like understood too much. Like I said, it's always like that meme where like someone's like they come in like with like a broken thing or like, and then I see like this bill and it just says like fucking $100,000 or something like that. But apparently, like, you know, that is true, like how expensive it can be, medical stuff. Let's fucking go. I fucking needed that so bad. Let's get that Fatima Klein bet by points. So voice of reason says I didn't have insurance for a sec when I was a kid, and I broke my wrist, and they were trying to give me some shitty plastic brace, and it was $600. That was back in 2012. Yeah. Holy shit. Everything is like 2 to 3 times as expensive now. Yeah, no, I assume so. Yeah. See, that's so strange. Like, I've never broken any bones or anything, but I remember, when I was younger, I was like training. I was playing tennis and stuff, and I like fell over, tore like I think it was like I tore the tendon in my wrist or something like that. I'm pretty sure. Because I remember this was when I was really young. I must have been like 13, 14, something like that. And I just rocked in straight away to the hospital and then got them to put on the cast and left. So I didn't like I said, it doesn't cost you any money. But I remember wearing a cast for a bit. But dude, 600, I'm thinking to myself like 600 if it was 3 times expensive, let's just say it's $1,500, right? $1,500, that's US dollars as well. That's like 2,500 like Australian dollars or something. That's ridiculous, man. Oh, voice reason says, what about the dentist? Is that free? Nah, dude. Dentist is like, that's a specialty thing. Dentist costs a lot of money. If you had insurance, no, yeah, like a private health insurance, then they can cover it. They cover the cost, but yeah, you got to have like there's sometimes like depending on which one you get, you can get it to cover like dental and something else that you might need. But yeah, a lot of the time they can be like it'll be like a separate one as well. I'm looking into that for myself right now just because um I have to do a lot of appointments and like I said the stuff that I've got is like, it's usually just stuff that you have to manage forever, forever long. So it's probably important for me to go switch over, try to find a good health insurance because a lot of the time I'm probably going to have to make different appointments every few months or, go get checked out for this and that. It's always just like, it's one thing after another. There we go. All right, this is the next. This is the next fight. Yeah, but like, yeah, I'm interested in doing it now. I was asking like different people going through different things. I never thought that I really needed it because I didn't really go too much to the doctors at all. So it'd just be like every now and again, like if I needed to get something, like for work, like some because my work works like with I work in like NDIS and stuff. It's like they're just like, all right, you need to have like this type of like flu shot or something like that. So it's like that's really what I'd go in for. Apart from that, it's like hope everyone's doing well though. Oh, dude, I saw this already with Magomed Ankalaev and Bogdan Guskov. It's sad. I really wanted to see Khalil versus Magomed. I would have still picked Magomed, but now I'm really gonna pick Magomed. But Guskov is decent, but it's like I could just see him getting put out by Magomed as well. So fast. Which says another example is my dad. He's a diabetic. He gets a vial of insulin a month. Without insurance, it's $150 or $300. With insurance, it's $35. It's a fucking scam, man. Why is the price? Why are the prices that high? Yeah. Voice Reason says medications can be quite pricey without insurance. You cooked. Seems weird, man. Because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, so this is something that he needs, because he's diabetic. Like he needs to have vials of insulin. You know what I mean? So why would it be that expensive? Even without insurance, that's ridiculous. I feel like. I feel like it must be like the pharmaceutical industry or something that whoever's setting the prices is just trying to make like a massive return. I doubt they would ever need to put prices that high. Like, do you know what I mean? Like the markup for those prices got to be like a fucking like 100 to 1,000x like what you need. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no way it cost like close to that much to make it. Do you know what I mean? I'm interested in a lot of stuff with about like America, different countries and stuff like that. Because the people have their you know perceptions, like how do you say, like a perception or like misconceptions, right, of different places and countries, and so it's cool to like find out like what's true and what's not. Like the first time, that's why I was curious about like the healthcare and stuff like that, or like people saying about they wouldn't take an ambulance. The first time I went to America and people heard me talk with my family. I can hear my nieces crying right now in the background. Um, the first time like I went to America and people heard me talk, they were like, "Oh, you like where are you from?" Because a lot of the time they think you're British or something like that. If you had, they don't know. Like some people didn't know the difference in the speech, and when you say you're from Australia, they're like they would assume they're like, "Oh, like do you guys see like kangaroos bouncing around all the time, like on the outside?" And it's like depending on where you live, for sure, right? Like I went and like checked out a property the other day. I say the other day, it was a bit ago before I was getting more sick and stuff. And it's like the backyard had like fuck, I could see the kangaroos like not, it would have been like 200 meters away, like on the side, but you know, depending on where you're from, you're not gonna see that shit a lot of the time. Like if you live in the suburbs or something like that, like I do, it's like you're not gonna see that unless you like. It wouldn't take long to drive and see some, You know what I mean? But I'm saying it wouldn't be that close. It wouldn't be like I just start walking outside and they're right there. Do you know what I mean? Um. Oh, Voice of Reason says you used to have to pay a tax penalty up to 2K per family every year if you didn't have insurance. If you didn't have insurance, that was Obamacare. But it kind of sucks when you think about it. Like you're too poor for insurance and you got to pay extra because of it. Yeah. Yeah, I saw this meme this one time of this guy in America where he was like trying to use his insurance, right? And like if he didn't have insurance, it was actually cheaper than when he actually but he had insurance. So he said, so you're saying like he was on the phone, he was like, so you're saying that I should cancel my insurance or something because it's more expensive, you know? I can't remember. It was something like along those lines where it ended up being more expensive because of his insurance. I don't even know how that works, but maybe it's because they don't cover it, I guess. And then he still pays the insurance and pays the cost. Dude, if Chase Hooper loses this, oh my god. Gets Mitch Ramirez. Which means that they would definitely bill a lot more when you use insurance. And then when you pay a flat rate because the hospitals are overbilling. Ah. So you're saying like let's say you have insurance, hospital might see that and they're like, okay, we can bill more, right? But then what if your insurance gets back to you and then they're like, oh, we can't cover this. So then it's like because you have insurance, they're billing you more. And then if the insurance can't cover it, then it's like now the insurance has cost you more money. That might make sense, you know? Like if you get a flat rate on something, use insurance to itemize the billing. Higher for the insurance instance. Ah, higher. Man. I think like I just think it should it should be like I think the way that it is, it's like obviously you want even better free care and everything, but like free care, especially for emergencies and everything like that, like especially for anything, you know. Um, I just it should just be everywhere. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, like to get better and better care, and you go through private or you go like, you know, I can understand paying and everything like that, but I think initially, like if you get hurt and everything and you need to go, it shouldn't really cost you any money, like at all. I think it's because obviously I grew up having it free. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like it should be free for everyone, you know? Yeah, yeah. I can see Voice of Reason saying, I feel like free care, like the healthcare, yeah, should work in the US. It works for all these other countries. We already pay so much tax. Dude, 100%. It's like you guys are paying the money to cover it easily. I've seen the percentage of tax in some of the places that you guys have, like some states and everything. I've seen that percentage of tax that they take. It should easily be able to be done, you know? Oh my god, my eyes are burning. Like, they won't let you die, but you need insurance to get fixed up proper. Yeah. Pretty fucking bad. But yeah, I just don't think it should be like that. I think like every single place, obviously it depends on like, you got first, second, third world. But I think it's like in a place like in America, like with so much like abundance and everything, it's like you should just have that. And then just have it. And then if you have to people have to wait like crazy amounts of wait time, like here as well sometimes, depending on your severity. Like if it's really bad, like you get put in pretty much straight away. But yeah, it's like I would take that over paying like a pretty exorbitant amount of. Triple T says if Hooper loses, he's going to be fired, right? Mate, they've been cutting a lot of people. Would you believe they cut Cedricus Dumas, man? Would you believe they cut my goat? There's no fucking way. I'm pretty sure they cut Cedricus Dumas. They cut Michel Pereira after the loss as well, which like he was getting cheated as in that fight. Who else did they cut? They cut a lot of people. Did they cut Cody Garbrandt as well? They cut a few people. Voice of Reason says, I hope Farid gets re-signed. Yeah. He'll get re-signed. A lot of those contracts, like... But to be fair, he's having a lot of close fights. But he's winning. I would like to see him back, easily. I don't see him keeping his like that record for long there. I see someone probably beating him. Because what fight was close? Was it the Gene Matsumoto fight that was pretty close? Could have been arguably a win. Am I thinking the same? Am I thinking the same person, right? Oh, man. Chase. Nice fucking straight left. This is what we needed. This is what we needed from Chase. To get the takedown, get the body triangle. Yep. So they were just asking in the background if I was streaming or not. Chase, if you get this sub, brother, you're recovering some money for me. What's the reason says, yeah. Oh, so I was thinking the right person, right? Had a lot of close fights. A lot of people thought Gene won, but I thought he won all of them personally. Oh, he's going to get it with the left hand under the chin. He's trying to secure it with his hand, his chin. He's doing it on a different angle. He's got like he had his like, hand on his elbow instead. He's doing it one-handed. Or he might go to sleep if he secures it with his jaw here. Oh, he's got it. Let's go, Chase. Come on. Let's fucking go. Dude, Chase needed to win this so fucking bad. Mitch Ramirez also needed to win this so fucking bad, but he did not. But Triple T has saved his job. Yeah, as someone who was getting a lot of hype initially from the UFC getting coverage, he needed to fucking win this bad. Because the Alexander Hernandez loss didn't look good, But then losing to Lance Gibson Jr. as well like that, oh my god. Let's fucking go. That was plus 160 for Chase Super Submission. All right. Dude, we could save it on this card right now. You know, that's 3 picks in a row. We could save this shit, guys. The main card parlay, if CLD wins and Duplessis wins, it hits. You know what I mean? We could save some fucking money here as well. I think in terms of picks, though, I don't even know. I don't think I'm even. I think it's like 5 and 6 or something like that, or 5 and 5, maybe. Let me have a look. Yeah, 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5. Yeah. No, I'm 5 and 5 right now. Is it? No. 4 and 5. 4 and 5. No, I'm 5 and 5 because now it's Chase Super Mitch Ramirez, right? 5 and 5. All right. You know what? That's not too bad. I'll take that over how the start was going. Man, thank goodness Chase got that. I knew it though. Like I'd seen like ragdoll moments against Mitch Ramirez. I was like, Chase should be able to secure that takedown, but please do not stand with this guy on the feet. It must be devastating to lose, but take like relatively no damage and lose straight away. Because afterwards, you're probably feeling like, oh, I'm fresh. Like I could still go. I could do all this. You know what I mean? Your 4 bets on CLD, including the main card sweep. It's alive, bro. It's fucking alive. If CLD loses to Jared, first of all, he shouldn't, right? He should not lose to Jared, right? But if he loses to Jared, dude, it would destroy everything. Easily destroy everything. Okay, let me set it here. We'll go Cannoneer. Says his 2 kids now, Chase Super. Come on, Chase, mate. Usman El Kappa. Dude, I was about to say, how is Manel Cap number 2? Oh, but then I realized Pantoja number 1. I keep seeing things for Diego versus Charles potentially, and then they keep. I saw a few things come out, but it's not 100% official. But people are trying to say it's official that they're trying to do Charles versus Saruki number 2, I believe, but nothing's official yet. Voice of Reason says CLD got hurt by Dolidze bad, but Jared is probably done. Yeah, I think Jared is. How old is Jared? Jared's 42 years of age, I think. He's got to be. I remember him being quite over 40 for sure, because they used to talk about him being 40. So he's going to be 41 or 42. Do you know what I mean? I get at the heavier weight classes, it doesn't matter as much because power is usually the last thing to go. But he's not been fighting similarly. He's been doing a lot more grappling, which could work against Leroy Duncan actually. But I think on the feet, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen on the feet. And Voice of Reason says if that happens, it will be crazy. I've seen both Charles Armin 2 and Charles Diego. Charles Diego's so fire, yeah. For the BMF, oh my god. Charles Diego would be crazy, I think. I'd be very worried for Charles because of the power of Diego. I think Diego could do very well, but at the same time, I think Charles is like way more technical on the feet, and he's got to be a better wrestler, right? And he's gonna be bigger. Oh, but I don't know. Diego's really fucking big. Dude, if you guys had to give it a percentage chance, right, for Ian Gary to beat Islam, what percentage chance do you think you'd give it right now? Like, I'm saying percentage chance, like, if a fight was even, it's a 50-50, right, you know? So, like, what percentage chance would you guys give it that Ian's chances to win? You guys let me know who you think. What percentage chance you think he's got? Like, I can just see. Is that? I'm pretty sure CLD's just in the back with his fucking Beats headphones, just listening. Is that not him? Voice of Reason says I'd give him like 20%. Sheesh. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm pretty sure I gave Gaethje like fucking 20. I'm pretty sure I gave him. I think I gave him 15% chance to win, and unless that he fought the perfect fight is what I said. Like, and I do think Ian's got a better chance looking like obviously in hindsight, I think I think he's got a better chance than people would have given Gaethje at the time. Because Voice of Reason says, I'd give him 20%. I don't really feel like I've seen much to show he can stop a takedown from Islam, and what threat will he really provide for Islam on the feet? I personally, I actually think that on the feet, he's very dangerous and difficult for Islam because of the how Islam fights, right? On the feet and all the advantages that Ian has. I think on the feet, I think that if Ian could guarantee if Ian could guarantee that he wouldn't get taken down, like for example, like you just know he could stuff every takedown or get up, like you knew he was gonna stuff the takedowns. I think he wins like 80 to 90% of the time, like on the feet, just purely. Like I think range, like he's got all the advantages with the kicks. The movement is something that Islam is not used to at all. Like no one really moves at all that fights him. They're more stationary, right? I think I'm trying to think like now. The fact that Ian's really good at countering, especially like moving off the back foot, like he's got a couple of KOs just off that back foot where people come in, and Islam is still super sloppy when he's like engaging on the front foot and when he throws combos, especially with his hands. But you know what I mean? Like when you think about the takedown, that's always there. You know what I mean? And I've seen that specific takedown for Islam. The specific takedown is what I'm meant to say, which is like it's a takedown where they almost get like this single leg position. I'm pretty sure it's like a single leg position takedown, and then they bring the right hand or like the left hand, depending on which side they go to. They bring the hand over the top to cup like the shoulder, and then they end up like pushing down as they circle, so the guy can't maintain balance. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of what the takedown is, but I've seen that takedown work on Ian Gary before, and I've seen, Islam use that takedown many times. Do you know what I mean? So I think that plus just like engaging regular double legs when Ian moves in and trying to just, do damage to his legs as well is probably Islam's plan. But to be from the outside against Ian is not good. He's going to need to start moving on the front foot, I think. Voice Reason says, what threat will he really provide for Islam on the feet, which was what we said before. I don't think about the shove cut fight. He was so tentative because of the takedown threat. Yeah. And he did defend takedowns, and he got caught a lot by shove cut on the feet. Shove cut's got a very weird striking pattern as well. Like he likes to throw double shots. Do you know what I mean? You know how like a lot of people don't throw double, like you wouldn't throw like double left hooks or something, or double right hooks, but he does. Um, any early confident picks for next week's card? Let me just double check. I'll let you know because I've been doing a little bit. I feel pretty good. I felt pretty good about Magomed before. I don't think I don't see him losing to Guskov as well. Like even in this new booking. So I'm gonna need to do some research on Islam Dulatov's opponent. I'm not gonna lie. I also think that Volta, dude, I'm just looking through the card again for you guys. So it's like, I think Volta Walker's in for another fucking. He's gonna rip off another foot, I think. Very likely to rip off another leg. Oh, Cluffy Gaming, how are you? My brother says, I hope you're doing well. Do you think Volta Walker is beating Thomas Peterson? I was just saying that. I think he's in for another. What is he called? He's called like the Foot Hunter or something like that. But he's very likely to rip off another leg. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Besides Ank, right? Yeah. Even though Gary's taller than someone like Volk, the reach will be a little bit harder, but the ability to sub and take down will be easier than a compact Volk, I think. No, I agree with you. I don't think anyone's going to do as well as Volk in that fight, which is insane, you know? What about Volk, though? I mean, Ian is a lot taller with 3 inches more reach. I feel like Volk is comparable with movement, countering, and distance striking. And he had issues against Volk, but Volk, I don't know. Ian's even bigger, and I'm thinking of leg reach as well, do you know? And he's got a lot of knee stomps, you know? Like, man, those are such a brutal strike. Yeah, I would say I'm not gonna. I need to. I'm gonna have to do the proper research for the card. But right now, I feel pretty good about Magomed Ankalaev. You've got Islam Dulatov, of course. I probably like right now seeing the Rizvan Kuniev versus Tyrell Fortune. I don't really think much of Tyrell Fortune at all. So I would assume, like, to me, Rizvan should win that. You know, Volta Walker should get another submission over Thomas Peterson. I'm pretty interested in that Uran Satibaldi versus Dustin Jacoby. That'd be pretty cool. I need to see the pressure of Uran in that fight. Dustin's like such a cool underdog to take a lot of the time, though. I assume Uran's going to be a favorite by like minus 250 or minus 300. Sam Patterson versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. Man, if Sam Patterson knocks out all these dudes and then gets chinned by Santiago, that'd be crazy. I would say Sam should win that. Feel decently confident in that. And then you see Axel Sola versus Ismail Bonfim. Man, Ismail's just been on such a decline. So sad. Oh, sorry, I was missing a lot of messages. Triple T says hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you. What time is it there? Did you stay up late or wake up early? No, it's the prelims started at 7 a.m. I think 6 or 7 a.m. And then the main card started about 10 a.m. So right now it's 11:54 a.m. and then Cluffy Gaming is saying, are you from London? No, I'm from Australia. We were just talking about like how the before when I was saying like last time I went to America, it's hard to differentiate if you're from if you're British or if you're, you know, or if you're Australian. A lot of people thought I was from Britain, or the accent's very similar though. Plus, my Australian accent is not a strong one. It's more of like, I would say it's like, I wouldn't say it's not a strong one, but it's like I guess a slightly more posh one, I would say. Not one that's like I guess if I'm like talking shit with my friends and stuff, then it's probably like regular, like at a regular one. But usually when I'm talking on here or when I'm trying to like speak clearly is usually, I would say, more posh for sure. But then when you're talking shit with your friends and stuff, like especially when I'm like trying to play a game or like a video game or something like that. Oh, Triple T says, I think it's easy to differentiate accent if you listen or are familiar with both. Yeah, yeah. Like for me, because I'm so familiar with, you know, in Australia, right? I would be able to differentiate it so easily. Like, someone from London is like, it's so different to me in terms of thought, but like certain words, like if I say water, you know, or water, those words sound similar to it's too similar, you know, just because you cut off those words. Voice Reason says, I think Islam will struggle more with a short, stubby guy than a tall, long guy. When you look at Islam's stat, his striking defense is higher than Gary's, and his accuracy and strikes absorbed is the same. Yeah. But it could be. I think it could be. I know his striking defense is great, and I think a lot of the time he's not versing, like, if we say a lot of the time, okay, the fight's gonna start soon. I think a lot of the time, if he's not versing taller guys, right, striking defense is same, and his style as well, which is to hang back and usually pepper like the legs, go for kicks, you know, then it's secure the takedown. Oh my god, Jared's putting the pressure. And then, like, let's say he secures the takedown, gets a submission, or, because he is a great finisher, he's very unlikely to take a lot of shots in general. Like, he won't have a lot of strikes absorbed. Dude, that knee stomp from fucking... Dude, I thought it was a fucking vicious knee stomp, man. He must have stopped the nuts or something there. Dude, CLD is so creative looking in the strikes, but God, does he make me fucking nervous, this guy. Oh my God, he still fucking hit him with a knee like that. Are you serious that he got that knee off like mid takedown attempt? That's got to be one of the fucking craziest things I've ever seen. Actually, Islam's strike absorb per minute is one less than Gary. Yeah, I'm thinking it's like, because he gets ground and pound strikes as well, takedown. Then the opponents can't land strikes as well, too. But it's an interesting fight, man. I still think, early predictions, I'm leaning towards Islam, of course, by submission, but I don't think Ian's that bad of it. I could put, like, if Ian was like a plus 400 underdog, I'm pretty sure I'd just still put something on him. I think he's 100% like can do it. Dude, Cannonier's going to have to tire CLD out here. CLD's going to have to get away from the fence, though. CLD, disengage, brother. Disengage. Oh, nice elbow for CLD. Nice knee to the body. Oh, dude, he's clinching. Can we stop throwing spinning shit, CLD? For the love of God, bro. Dude, he did this. I remember... What fight was it? There was a fight... Was it with Armin Petrosian or something like that? This guy was fucking throwing this shit. All right, guys, I need to go to the bathroom. I'm literally dying. If something happens, you got to let me know. I'm like literally dying. Okay, guys? Someone's got to update me. Okay? Oh my god. I'm back. Did I miss anything exciting whatsoever? Oh, he was getting hurt bad left. Knees to the face, spinning elbow, crazy elbows, getting hurt left and right, and he just got kneed in the head illegally as well. Oh, shit. But it's... So what I've missed is that it's not been really that close then. So CLD's been doing really well. Looked like he hurt CLD a little bit there. He's just been throwing so much. Oh, massive shots for CLD. He's rocked Cannonier a little bit. He throws a right hand over the top. CLD, please. The one thing you don't like about CLD is that he's... I'm not going to say dumb as anything, but... Spinning elbow! He hurt him bad there. There's no way. Goes for his own trip. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys, I had to go. I literally just... my stomach was killing me. My God. Cannonier's such a dog, man. Close around this round, it looks like. It looks like he's holding onto the glove. I'm not sure if he is, but... Nice shoulder strike. Oh, Cannonier gets a takedown. Dude, elbows a Cannonier on bottom is... like, on top position. Is not where the fuck I would want to be, I'll be honest. I still... Clear as day, remember watching the live fucking elbow finish on Brunson. They just said it's gonna be bad in the commentary team, huh? It's gonna be bad. Cannonier grabs the fence again! Would you say Cannonier's a zombie? Yeah, man, the guy's ability to recover. That's why I was like, you know, so disappointed when they did the Amavov stoppage, because even though he was rocked, he was hurt, I was like, the guy is really hard to finish. Voice of Reason says CLD was seriously beating the piss out of him when you left. Fuck! Dude, I left and like, he had landed that spinning elbow or something, and I come back. I left halfway through the first. Oh man, look at those fucking shots as well. Dude, that elbow, man. If that was just like a little bit more forward, less on the neck. That's illegal. That's... Oh my God. CLD looks a little bit fresher here now. Oh, nice straight for CLD. Oh, man, he landed a couple really good shots on Cannonier there. He's leading with the rear hand as well, which is cool. And looks like Jared's having a hard time seeing it coming as well. Especially with all the knee stomps. Nice jab. All right, I did have a bet on Duncan by KO in under 2.5 rounds. I don't think that's going to cash anymore. I think they're most likely going to go to decision here. Oh, God. Nice turn in. CLD. Nice inside low kick. Nice jab. Oh, because I was away, I didn't restart the clock. But just know, guys, there's 2 minutes. Give me a second. Third round here. Start clock. There we go. Yeah, I don't think that bet's going to cash on CLD here. We need to fucking KO him right now. Duncan needs to get up and turn inside. CLD's been landing the better shots this round. Jared's now wrestling quite heavy here. I thought this could be the case too. Nice breakaway. Oh, nice knees for Duncan. Oh, he hurts Cannonier in the last few seconds. I said by minute, sorry. He's got to stop doing that, man. He fucking loves that spinny elbow. I've seen CLD throw fucking fights away with that shit. I don't think it's probably round 3. I think CLD wins this round as well. Bisping's trying to say that Jared probably wins this round. I doubt it. I still think CLD wins it. That's a 30-27, boys. I'm telling you, that's 30-27. I think even though the second round was decently competitive, I think, if you guys are saying he was beating the shit out of him, then I can't, like, what can I say? Especially if it was early that round beating the shit out of him. The rest of the round was pretty even. You can't be down 2 rounds and just hold the guy against the fence round 3. I hate when fighters do that, yeah. I I can understand wanting to just get through the fight as well, and like, because in the end, it's like I'm not a fighter myself. You know what I mean? Like these guys, in the UFC, it's like the risk of taking damage. Like you must have that still in your mind. But at the same time, it's like if you're there to win and you want to win, you got to put something on the line. You got to risk it. You know what I mean? They always say that, especially in the last round when someone's losing. They're like, you just got to put this all on the line. Like you got to go for it. And when you go for it, there's that's the price you pay. You know what I mean? When you go for it. 30-27, 30-27. What round did they get Jared? Probably the second, right? Well, main card parlay still alive. We cashed the Chase Hooper by submission, Fatima Klein by points as well, just before. And then we just cashed that bet with CLD. Which was the Tommy McMillan double. And then the triple that I had with CLD, Alden Correa, and Diane Barboza. Dude, if Alden Correa got a KO, we would have cashed that bet. Would have been massive because we had a cycle parlay with Diane Barbosa submission, Fatima Klein by decision, and then Alden Correa by KO. That would have paid so much. Let me have a look. Rain says, I'm down to Usman decision right now. Dude, I can't tell you. I can't have Usman winning this. I've got four fights in a row, and I just need Dreykus to win. What do you reckon, guys? Should we hold on, or you let me know? I never usually like. I think 99% of the time, I do not cash out bets. I always let it go to the end. 99% of the time. What do you reckon, guys? You guys let me know. Should I cash out? Because I've got four out of five. I just need the Drickus one. Let's just calculate what I've got on this card. If I cash out and I'm up slightly, I might just do it. I'll be honest. Let's see. I'm just calculating now. I don't think I'm up at right now. Plus 0.8. 130, 130, 106, 1. All right. Guess what, fellas? Guess what? We are already up for the card. So even though picks have not gone ideal, right? We're 6-5 on picks. We're actually already in profit. We've put not much. Like, let's just put that out there. It's not much, right? But honestly, this is crazy. I don't think I've had a streak like this long. Usually, like, it might be 2 weeks and then like a slight loss or like an even break even sort of thing. This one we've made back. We've made 7.2 units already. And if Drickus wins right here, then we make like probably just a bit over another unit. It's like a unit 1.10. Triple T says my night is dependent on DDP winning. I'm letting it ride. I'll let it go. Fuck it. Yeah. Because like I said, if I wasn't up right now, I would probably cash out just to have a winning week again. But I'm pretty sure I'm up. One 178. Yeah, I'm just double checking. 0, 1, 3, 106, 1, 1, 3. Yeah. Yep. So I've wagered 6.9 units on this card, and I've made 7.2 back. So it means like I'm up like less than half a unit. That's still a winning week, man. Last week was insane. Like a ROI of like 80-90% was crazy. I wagered like 6.5 units last week, I think. 6.5. We're gonna let it ride, guys. You know, the problem, I think, the problem here, we'll see if I'm completely wrong as well, because you know we're gonna get to see in about 10 seconds. 10 seconds. I mean, probably about 5 minutes realistically. But oh, Triple T, I didn't even see that message. It said so. Rain says he's down to Usman decision. Me and Triple T need DDP to win, right? And then Triple T's got a cycle parlay. You need DDP by KO as well. Oh man, I think there's a good shot about it, especially in the later rounds. Just because of his pressure. But what I was trying to say is that I think with Usman, it's like there's certain fighters that need that size and need that physicality sort of thing to be a bit of like a bully sort of fighter and just move forward and put their pressure on you and instill their will in their game plan as well. And I feel like Usman's sort of like that, but moving up to middleweight against guys that are bigger and can be more physical than him, like a Dricus du Plessis, I don't know if that will work over 5 rounds. We'll have to see. We will have to see. But Usman is absolutely fucking beast, so we'll have to see. I'm hoping you guys can't hear every. You know how much noise there is in the background right now? My dog's barking his head off. I can hear my nieces crying their heads off as well. Voice of Reason says, I think Kamara will hug him and the fight will suck. I honestly think if that happens, like, similar to the fight that I watched with the Joaquin Buckley. You know what's funny is that Joaquin, as soon as he stuffed a couple of takedowns, though, I think it was in the 4th round and the 5th round, he started looking good. He clearly won the 5th, I'm pretty sure, right? Was like beating up, like, looked like he could finish him, you know what I mean, in moments. Rain agrees with you, bro. We'll have to see. I like Usman though. I think he got a lot of hate during his initial reign as everything and everything. I mean, but I actually liked him throughout that period of time. If Usman beats DDP and then somehow gets another title, Trevor Whitman's got to be down as like best coach of all time, or like one of them, for getting Gaethje to beat Topuria as well. I know it's the fighters doing it and everything, but like having like a coach in the same camp and everything, seeing all that different type of training and what they're going for, it'd be massive. I'm hyped for this. This is such like a. This could be easily a co-main of a pay-per-view. At the very least, man, like this is such a great matchup. This could be a feature fight co-main easily of a pay-per-view. I was waiting for DDP to kiss all his coaches. I thought it was gonna happen again. It's crazy. DDP's got 2 wins over Strickland. Really, it's 1 win, but the first fight was still close, competitive. Can we not jump off things? I'm a little bit nervous with people jumping off and doing stuff now after what I watched with McGregor. I don't want anyone fucking hurting themselves. What were the closing odds on Usman? Jeez, he did close as like a minus 170. Not minus, plus 170. Plus 180. Usman. I like this guy. Let's go. Are you ready? Let's go. Come on. I love that Usman does that. This is why I love fucking watching UFC, man. Matchups like this with two beasts, honestly. Let's fucking go. All right, it's fighting in about fighting. It's starting in about 1 second. All right, we're in it. I like that. They probably drilled into him to fake the uppercut. He's already faking it. Usman's still very big, but Dricus is keeping a pretty low stance. Nice low kick. That's what we wanted. Nice jab. Nice body jab for Usman. Nice low kick. Just scrapes by. Oh, nice right hand for DDP. Sorry, sometimes, guys, I might mute the mic because I can hear people in the background going off. Jeez, he keeps landing this nice right hand over the top, DDP. Usman's faking the takedown. Oh, nice right hand over the top. Nice, another right hand. It hurt him. It hurt him. He hurt him big time. Look at his eyes switch. Dude, you could see it. You can see it on Usman's face. It hurt him bad. Oh, hit him again with a nice right hand. Oh, nice right hand. Dude, DDP's landing this fucking right hand so much. Massive shots. Usman's landing these shots too. Oh, nice right hand from Usman. Oh, nice jab. Grace clinching with DDP. Nice knee for DDP. Man, I feel like this is still DDP's round. Ten seconds. Nice body kick for Kamaru. Nice body kick for DDP. That's got to be 1 round DDP, right? Especially after hurting him too. You guys let me know. I'm going to put this here. What do you think? Do you think it's 1 round? 1 round DDP, right? Hurt him. Landed, especially early on in that first half of the round, landed those big shots. Crazy. All right, we're 2nd round. Oh, strong jab for DDP. Nice head kick. Oh, knee up the middle. He stumbled him. Oh, my God. That was the best time knee I think I've seen for a long time. Nice right hand over the top. Dude, DDP's been looking so good with the strikes. It's not even funny. The knee up the middle was ridiculous, man. Oh, my God. He stumbled Kamaru twice this fight. Bad stumbled him. Nice jab for DDP. Nice high kick for DDP. I said the high kick was going to be there. I said that's the most dangerous thing this fight for DDP. But man, knee again. Caught him with the knee. Usman goes for the takedown, but DDP reverses it. Goes for the knee again. Oh my god, this fight. Holy shit. This is crazy. Oh, nice right hook. Double right hook for DDP. I was saying it's like he's got this bully style, and if you can't push DDP back, you can't out cardio him, you can't out physicality him, it's not going to look good. Nice defense for DDP. Came in a bit reckless there. Nice knee again. He caught Usman with the knee to the head. Dude, it's actually DDP's throwing some massive shots. Usman sort of looks a little bit like he's like happy, laughing a little bit, but nice right hand for DDP again. Haven't seen someone do this to Usman, man, before. Oh, he caught him with a right hand. Hurt him bad. It wasn't an eye poke. It didn't look like an eye poke. It looked like a fucking massive right hand to the fucking eye. We'll have to see. That's a closed fist. He's fucking cheating. Get him. He hurt him again. Oh my god, he hurt him again. They hurt him again. He dropped him. Dude, go for it, DDP. You can get the KO. Oh my god. Dude, Usman was acting like it was a fucking eye poke. It was a fucking right hand straight to the eye. Oh, left hook for DDP. Oh, he's hurting Kamaru with a lot. Usman's not going to be able to last 5 rounds with this amount of damage. There's no way. That knee into the left-right combo has been destroying Usman, man. The amount of knees he's landed here. Holy shit, this fight's been great. Nice right hand for DDP. Dude, you know, if there was another fucking, like, if there was another moment that dropped Usman and then, like, there was some ground and pound or something like that, that could have been a 10-8 round, honestly. Dude, that knee was ridiculous, man. That knee is fucking ridiculous. That's 2 rounds to DDP. This ain't going to a decision if he keeps landing these shots. And DDP's already shown he can go 5 rounds. Oh, nice body kick for DDP. Nice jab for Usman. That was a hard jab. He's feigning the uppercut a lot. They would have worked that in the camp. Feint the uppercut, show the, get the knee up the middle, stop the, the takedowns, punish him. Oh my God. Oh, went for the knee up the middle. Looked like it landed the body instead. You guys let me know. What do you think? It's 2 rounds DDP, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, nice right hand over the top for DDP again. Holy frickin'. Nice high kick for DDP. Nice jab. Nice body kicks for DDP. Dude, I think Usman's fucking left eye's closed. Or it's closing, because it looks swollen on the right side. I can't see. Left side, I mean. Fakes the takedown, goes for a hook over the top, but misses. For Usman. Nice right hand over the top for DDP. They're saying better round for Kamaru, but I still think DDP's landed the better shots. Nice body kick again for DDP. Nice right hand over the top. Nice shot for Kamaru there. Over the top, right hand. Oh, a bit of a headbutt there. He's feinting a lot. DDP's still throwing. Oh, nice right hand over the top for DDP. He's switching stances so much, DDP, and then he throws the knee as a feint. Switches stances with the knee throw. Shows the uppercut as well. He's fighting exactly how he should against someone who's a strong wrestler. Oh, Usman's going for the takedown, dumps DDP. DDP gets back up immediately. Oh, nice knee for DDP up the middle, man. It's crazy, that knee. Oh, big shots for DDP still. I don't know. That's still to me. What do you guys think? Is anyone fucking there? You guys let me know. Who do you think's winning? Who do you think's winning, please? To me, I would do this. Personally, I don't see... I see... For sure, they're saying Usman's gaining confidence, but DDP's landing so many great shots. The knee up the middle, the fucking right hand over the top. The jab's working well for him. Switching stances, faking the uppercut. Like I said, low kicks, high kicks. Do you guys agree with the 3 rounds to DDP, 3-0, or would you give 2-1 to Kamaru, 1 round? I would say that maybe the 3rd round was the closest, but excuse me. Oh, high kick for DDP just misses. Oh, nice inside low kick for Usman. He's putting the pressure on DDP now. Nice jab for Usman. Nice. That's what you have to do to DDP. Can't let him pressure you. Nice blitz for DDP. Nice high kick. Stumbles Usman bad. Oh my god. He stumbled Usman bad. It was a legal leg high kick, I think. He got him again. He hurt him bad. Right hand over the top. Oh, nice right hand for DDP. He's going for it. Oh, sorry. Came in. I forgot. I had to take my thing. Oh. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. DDP has hurt Usman in 3 out of 4 of these rounds so far. Hurt him bad as well. Hurt him in the 1st, 2nd, and the 4th now. Oh, nice body kick for DDP. Oh, big right hand for DDP again. Dude, that eye of Usman's got to be fucking bad. Oh, nice big right hand for Usman. That's the biggest right hand for Usman of this whole fight. Usman ate DDP just ate it, but it was a massive, massive right hand. Nice high kick for DDP. Holy shit. Who does this to Usman? Good on Trevor Whitman for telling him that he needs a finish. Bad. I love how good, like, how happy DDP looks like when he's like in a tough fight like this. All right, let's do it. Last round, boys. Unless Usman pulls off something massive, like a fucking Leon Edwards head kick against DDP, he's gonna lose. There's no way. It's 4 rounds. To me, it's 4 rounds. It's funny that Usman was surprised he needed a finish, though. That was not low. Usman's surprised he needed a finish because he's been rocked in 3 out of 4 of the rounds of this fight. Usman's going to need to fake that takedown and go for a right hand over the top or land something fucking huge, man. Oh, big jab for DDP. Who's booing, man? Whoever's booing, you fucking piss off, dude. Nice jab for Usman to the body. Oh, nice. That was not a low. Was it low? Oh, it was right to the nuts. Didn't look like it was a low blow from the angle, but it was. All right. We got 2 minutes 55. I'll have to up the seconds. There we go. High kick for DDP again. Oh my god, he hurt him. He stumbled him bad. He's out. He's pretty much out, this guy. Dude, DDP just needs to land one good shot right now. Good elbow for DDP. Nice high kick again for DDP. Oh my god. He looked like he was out on his feet right there. You can tell... Nice knee for DDP. He's going for his own takedown? What are we doing, DDP? Oh, did you see Usman try to go for a fucking DAS right there? Nice jab for Usman. He's pressuring forward. Nice high kick for DDP again. DDP's moving away. Usman's pressuring him back. I can't believe this has been one of Usman's best rounds, even though he's been rocked and stumbled multiple times. We've got a minute left of this fight. He got kicked in the nuts. Oh, Usman hit him with a big right hand. Sort of stubbled DDP a little bit there. 45 seconds left. $35 seconds. Nice high kick for DDP. Usman's got to go for it. A little too late for Usman, but that was crazy. That was crazy. He had one of his best rounds in the 5th round, even though he got stumbled. He got stumbled and rocked in 4 out of 5 rounds, including the 5th, and he did arguably really good there. Dricus looked amazing. I'm surprised fucking Usman survived that whole thing. My God. My God. I think he stumbled him again in that round. I don't know. I'd give Usman at least one. I think either the... What was it? Either the... Maybe the 3rd. Give him... I don't know, the 5th as well. We'll see. I'd do 49-46 seems decent, I think. I think DDP's at least 3 rounds. At least 3 rounds, man. Minimum 3 rounds, this guy. I think 1st, 2nd, and 4th you can't debate. Because he stumbled him in all those rounds, right? It's got to be 49, 46, 50, 45, right? Yeah. Yeah. Usman's surprised about a 50-45, but man, he got stumbled in about 4 out of 5 of those rounds. I think 49-46 is all right to give Usman, honestly. I think 49-46, at most 48-47, he lost this fight. At most. There's no way he got more than 2 rounds. That was a fantastic performance. Dude, I need to see that knee again. Oh, man, the high kick. Yeah. Dude, I can't believe the decision that I picked for Duplessis. I picked him to win by decision. I can't believe that came true. With the amount he rocked Usman, I cannot believe this went to decision. Oh man, I feel bad for Usman, but holy shit. I don't like how he's explaining this, saying you had an off night. He looked pretty fucking good. DDP had the perfect game plan against him. It's just hard to stay at 185. Like it's hard. It's easier for him to stay at 185 in terms of the weight cut, right? But I'm just saying in terms of how he fights, he's got to be like that bully. You know what I mean? So you can't bully these guys that hit harder and are bigger, more physically imposing. You know. Crazy, man. We hit a five leg parlay just now of the main card, so pretty good. Crazy. I'm just going to calculate those odds now. +1. And then -6. Oh, yeah. All right. We did pretty good. We did pretty good, guys, overall. Came back on the card, thank goodness. I think we went 7-5 on picks overall. We started prelims really, really bad. Only got 2 prelims correct, and then we got a whole main card correct after that. So, fantastic. I'm happy I didn't cash out on DDP. Super happy. All right, well, if anyone's here, I just want to say I enjoyed this card. I'm going to go rest now because I usually need some rest on the weekends after certain medications and everything, you know? So I'm going to go chill, but yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the card, enjoyed the stream overall, enjoyed having a chat. If anyone's here to have a listen to that. And yeah, it was a great fight. Like, honestly, I don't know why people are booing when, like, Usman's still pressing forward. They're still throwing a lot. He fucking rocks Usman four different rounds. You know? Come on. Like, we don't need to be booing when things are like that happening. But anyway. Yep. So I just thought I would say, I hope you guys, have a good rest of your day. If you have any questions, maybe just chuck them in real quick now and stuff, or like anything you want to say now. But I'll wait for like a 20 seconds, 30 seconds. If I see questions, I'll answer them, and then I'll go. But man, crazy. They had to have given the bonus. Let me have a look who they gave the bonus to before anything ends. They would have had to have given it to Tommy McMillan. Having a look. I'm assuming they're going to give it to him. I don't see it on the website, but they'll give him the bonus. Yeah, let me double check that. Let me double check our results. 1, 1, 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 2, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, 2 and 5, 3 and 5, 4 and 5, 5 and 5, 6 and 5, 7 and 5 we went on this card. Yeah. It's all right. Good comeback. All right. Well, take care, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys soon. Make some more videos soon. There's a couple of videos that I'm working on that are like random content videos and stuff. So look out for that. All right. Catch you guys. Have a good one.